you ready for this problem? Mama always taught me, you don't start those, you solve them. Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work at Harbor Freight, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Lil' I'm vibing, lil' we mobbing. All in got timing, what? I'm shining. On these records, this ain't silver, it's white gold. Wait till I get them diamonds, it's gonna be a chokehold. K.O. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the food that fell early. Slither with these snakes on me, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges. So who the I look like if I slow up now? Talking out that neck, but calm that down. Used to let that slide just to keep folks around. Now I keep in my bag in case they get loud. We pipe that smoke down. Don't get me rowdy. These can't rap with me. Say they proudly. Bad Mike Lowry. Serving face in season. I even brought my Lowrys. They like my little voice. They think they sweet. They think they gon' beat this little caramel. But I'm the new age Eve. Forbidden gems up my sleeve next to that. I'm a sellout. Smell like every time it's me they talk out. I'm a born sinner, better get that gone. 85 burning rubber till I get back home. And bitter is the food that fell early. Slither with these snakes on me, Lord have mercy. Hands in his chicken, no churches. To purge it, Lord forgive me for these urges.
Good times, there's gonna be good times, good times. I know there's gonna be
work every day till we meet ends. I fi turn it up on the weekends. Bust a toast to your real friend. Tell me why you're drinking, yeah.
I know there's gonna be good times.
Running up all the money on you. Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. It had a walk up trip and she get that much time. I don't waste time. I don't have patience, baby. Didn't go fast, she speed racing. We go wild walks up here time. She my boss like a grandson. Come here, baby, I'm molested. I let her write me my suggestions. Hey, pop quiz, it's a pop quiz. All my money coming clean, you can't pop this. She got that locked up like Lost Mill. Come to my lights like a reindeer. Me and Poppy on the same. My diamonds could never stand still. Where you going, can't come here. I'll always take you back for your.
Come over good time, but a bad one. You say you want, give me something long time. Me deal with this thing, rough something like crime. I make you sing this line.
Even in the summertime, me and Lil' Shawty cutter. I swear to God, I'ma tell you, dog got the struggle. Baby girl, sit it down, you not known like a usher. Yeah. I told her mama I don't mind what my teeth do. I wanna control you.
have a good time, but a bad one.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your Milwaukee Bucks. Halftime, 6'4", number 20, A.K. And small forward, at 6'9", number 18, Kyle Kuzma. At point, at 6'3", number 13, Ryan Wallace. At center, standing 6'11", number 3, Kyle Turner. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Your Milwaukee Bucks head coach is Doc Rivers. This is your Milwaukee Bucks.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Dimon out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's A.J. Green. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. This is their second straight game facing off Grant. Do you see tonight playing out like last game?
No, I think this one looks different. When we talked with the coaches, BA, they told us they've each got some new wrinkles for tonight.
So the Bucks win the tip. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Giannis is a monster around the rim. Too easy there.
Here's Dimon. Tries again. And the bucket is good.
Assist goes to Nicolas Claxton.
Here's Rollins. There's the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
For three, Dimon, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. On the wing, Porter. To the inside. Here's Clowney. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. They grab their own miss. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Kuzma. And that one's good.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Dimon. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
We got this.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Here's Dimon. 5 points in the game. Claxton finds Porter for 3. Dimon on target from range. Dimon's got 8.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn pulls it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Outside Porter. Pass to Dimon. Here's Clowney. Now here's Porter from deep. Rebounded by Green. On the wing, Kuzma. He's guarded by Porter. Kuzma, that's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Down low.
Milwaukee foul. Rollins. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Dimon. Kuzma against Porter. Here's Dimon. Give him 8 points now.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete at his size, with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
Here's Dimon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop him.
The Bucks leading by 4. Green in the post. He's guarded by man, and that one's good. Green.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from deep. Outside man. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's Rollins. He picked up 10 in his last game. Here's Turner. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Here's Dimon. Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. And he makes it on the layup. Claxton's got his second basket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense right on him. Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
You know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. Feels like nobody can stop him.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let's go, everyone. Give it up for your Bucks home crew.
turnovers per game, not good. Finishing top 20 in the league. Just far too reckless and impatient with the rock and coughing it up more than they should be.
Nets trail by 6. Pass to Claxton. And here's Mann. And here's Porter outside. Buries it from 3.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside man. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. The 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Clowney's got 5 points.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
And here's Milwaukee now. Outside, Green. From outside the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They were just just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Dimon, that's good.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Dimon's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title run.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Here's man after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. No coverage that time. He has 7.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And here's Turner from the arc. Counted from distance.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
And Brooklyn with possession here after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 29 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Let's give up a big welcome to the floor, your forward warriors.
Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Outside man. That's tipped. Green with the ball. Now Porter defending. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys, back to you.
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Green. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Knocks it down from distance.
He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 5-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Here's Claxton. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Blocked again! Antetokounmpo outside, driving inside, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis always trying to impact the game at both ends, but really has become a workhorse on the offensive end.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. On the wing man. Outside Williams. Again the miss by Williams. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he converts the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Traore. Here's Mann. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Nets trail by 11. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. The three is up. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 8.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Anthony. Fires in the triple. And the Bucks lead by 11.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Williams. After Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Here's Mann. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
That one drops for him.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Nets trail by 10.
1:06
left to play in the first. Traore can't hit.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack. They just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers. Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's Rollins. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And here's Porter outside, making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
Boy, the coaching staff loves when Porter Jr. takes these kinds of shots. It really helps establish a rhythm for him.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They've got a 9-point lead. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rollins gets the bucket.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Rollins has gone 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Traoré going inside, and he dunks it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Claxton. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Bucks on top. They lead by 11. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Gary Harris out there with Anthony. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Gary Trent. And it's Sims in at the 5. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Count it.
That's just a case of pure strength and effort by Bobby Portis.
Nets trail by 13. Here's Traoré. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wolf. There's the triple. Anthony grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Traoré. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Picked it. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Sims. And the powerful one-handed slam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Well, the Nets shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Here's Traoré. Right side, Williams. And the Nets miss again. The Bucks leading by 17. Here's Trent. Again, Milwaukee!
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine. getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Williams. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Bucks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Trent and Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Bucks. It's still very early, but they have a mountain to climb in their conference. And of course, Brooklyn, 5 games back. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And, B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for them?
Milwaukee shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Green is subbed in for Harris. And that one misses. For Brooklyn, they've got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Wilson. Back to Porter. Outside, Williams. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
17-foot shot on the way. Misses off the right iron.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Here's Demon. Here's Clowney. And miss after miss right now.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
That one's good. Sims.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
To the middle. Clowney, good. Clowney's got 9.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's Anthony. the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Here's Demon. That one's wide left. The Bucks have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Pulls it. Clowney pulls it in.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Pass to Porter. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's Wilson. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Anthony. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Demon, that's good.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Milwaukee leading by 21. Here's Kuzma. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 6 points for him.
You can tell this guy believes in himself. Kyle Kuzma making an impact on this end.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Williams from long range. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Milwaukee. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Here's Demon. The rebound by the Bucks.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad because it was a nice look.
And here is Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Porter from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 35.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Wilson, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Anthony. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Anthony's got 9 points.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. We're seeing it right now.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Look who it is, man. It's your Bucks Breaker Crew.
Milwaukee making some changes. Turner, he's checked in for Sims, and it's Rollins in for Anthony. Brooklyn also changing it up. Nick Claxton comes in for Wilson, and it's Mann in for Williams. And here's Milwaukee now. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
And Brooklyn's shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Here's Dimon. He's got 14. Outside Porter. Let's go with a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Milwaukee leading by 22. Here's Kuzma. And it falls all over the rim and in. Kuzma's got 8.
It's plain and easy to see Kuzma has a solid jump shot. You've got to get out on him from there.
Here's Dimon. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Claxton. Out left to the wing. Here's Clowney. Outside Porter. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Outside man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Kuzma drives in.
I love this from Kuzma. When he attacks with this kind of ferocity and confidence, watch out. Hide and protect the children.
And Brooklyn's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Dimon. Takes a 3. With the tip, controls the rebound and the putback. Clowney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Dimon following the score by Milwaukee. Pass to Porter from behind the arc. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 37.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
And the Nets with possession here after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Claxton's got 8.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Antetokounmpo with it. 37 points for him. And the big finish by Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Yeah, free throws were an issue for him in their last contest. He just couldn't find the mark.
Yeah, you know, he had a lot of misses for him, and it looked to me as though he just never was comfortable from the foul line. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
Here's Dimon. He's got 14. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. PA, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That's going to send Kyle Kuzma to the line. It's going to be on Terrence Mann, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for one, Kyle Kuzma.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
Brooklyn shooting around 51%. That's a good number. And then Porter with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
So the Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots. Well, the Nets shooting at 44% on the second, a decent rate.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Green comes to help on the wing. Porter from downtown drops in the three. Porter's got 28.
Well, he's got a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 bombs in the first quarter, and he just keeps coming at him.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Antetokounmpo's got 44.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Here's Dimon. 14 points for him. Outside, Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Slowly building up steam. Hit one from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half of this game. Outside, Green. And there's the drive. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 7 assists in the game. Well, the Nets shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside man. Here's Dimon. Back to man. An easy 2 on the layup. Man's got 7.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Kuzma, that's good.
This play is a big reason why they're ahead. He hasn't missed a shot all night.
Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
Just missed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And here is Kuzma. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Again, Milwaukee!
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
Here's Dimon. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Bucks on top, running away with it. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Continuity offensively, and then being on the same page defensively. We have so much left, and we can get on the same page defensively. We can be really good.
The more reps, the better. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. So sorry. Let's hear it for our contestants.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And next up, a look at the top performers for each team in that first half.
Yeah, they're both smart-driven, extremely talented. They've been putting on a show, man.
Taking control individually and as the leaders of their teams. We are watching greatness.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
The Nets shooting 52% from the floor so far. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Terrence Mann is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Now Antetokounmpo. Driving in. Oh, that was something else, man!
Showing some power. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Dimon, outside man. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Mann. Off target with the 3. And here are the Bucks now. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, BA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
Here's Mann. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Porter's shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kuzma drives in. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Kuzma's got 23.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Porter. And the Nets miss again.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Into the lane. Porter with the steal. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. And he makes it. Porter's got 33 points.
Fast break points are a lot about hustle, and Porter Jr. does not hold back in getting up and down the court.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. On the wing, Kuzma. 18 feet out. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Outside Porter. Fires from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Count it. Good. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
And here's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo, left side. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Dimon. He's got 14. Pass to Porter. Here's the 3. And it's Dimon missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Mann. Here's Dimon. This one for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got 9 rebounds now. For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Claxton. Here's Dimon, and it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Brooklyn ball.
Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Terrence Mann. One shot.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Milwaukee calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Whoa! Show us some food.
Here you have the best teams when it comes to three-point shooting this season. Number one, the Bucks.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Inside, here's Clowney. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Clowney's got 13 now.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Now the Bucks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. With the drive.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Free throw line jumper. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Now here's Turner. 13 points in the game. Lets it go from the wing. And there's Green on the assist by Antetokounmpo. He's got 10.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team first guy.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. Here's Mann. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Growing into more of a passer, MPJ getting that assist.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And good! There's another!
Oh my goodness! 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. The Nets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Dimon, that's good.
I did not see that crossover coming. Neither did the defender, for that matter.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Mann. Oh, got that one up quick. Green He's got 6 points in the quarter.
They could not have asked for a better start to the second half. Perfect from the floor so far.
Here's Dimon. He's got 16. Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Let's go, everyone. Give it up for your Claxton Jr.
Change here for Milwaukee. And the Nets also making a change. Williams is checked in. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
You see the quickness there from Anthony, beating everybody to the spot.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Outside man. Pass to Dimon. Claxton, a screen on Anthony. For 3, Dimon. Rebounded by the Bucks. Sims has got 8 rebounds in the game.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Trent outside. Over Williams. Trent's shot is off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside man. Williams a screen on Trent. Man. Off target from outside. Harris against Williams. The 17-footer. Harris's shot is good.
Gary Harris has really good rhythm. When he's in a groove now, he feels comfortable going with the pull-up jumper. It's cash.
Pass to Dimon. Back to man. Here's Dimon. Jacks up a 3. They get it back.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Here's Trent. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets shooting 41% since halftime. Here's Dimon. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Unlike a lot of three-point shooters, Gary Trent is not afraid of the mid-range. He doesn't shy away from that look. You give it to him, and he's going to take it.
Here's Dimon. He's got 16 to snap the cold streak. And that one is stuffed right through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. Goes up at the stripe, and he knocks the jumper down. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Can't give Harris any breathing room from the mid-range. He's excellent in that space.
Here's Dimon. 18 points for him. Outside man. The three is up. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Sims. Over Claxton. Sims can't get it to go.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Dimon. And here's Claxton. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Now here's Trent. He's guarded by man. Claxton with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And the Nets making a change here. And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Trent. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter. Brooklyn shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Outside, Williams. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
So it's Milwaukee now. Here's Anthony. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Anthony's gone 6 of 7, making it look easy here. Down low. Here's Wolf. Drops in the layup for 2.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's Anthony. 13 points in the game. Here he goes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Jalen Wilson.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Free throw drops for Anthony.
You got to respect Cole Anthony's workmanlike approach to the game. He's out there to do his job and get results and not focused on putting on a big show.
Traoré can't hit. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Over Traoré. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
Tell you what, that stroke of Harris's is poetry in motion. A smooth shooter who feels like he can knock it down from anywhere.
And Williams punches it home.
Up and over the defense with one hand. Unbelievable.
I thought the D had a chance to cut him off, but then he made his move to the rack. Impressive.
Guys, that was a great job of just taking it right at him.
Williams is gone 5 for 12 from the field. Here's Anthony. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Over to the left wing. Traoré for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Anthony with it. 16 points for him. Pass to Harris from the arc. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Traoré. He's got 5. And then Porter with the dunk.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wolf passes to Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 40 points.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Over Traoré. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Traoré. He's guarded by Anthony. Traoré can't hit. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Gary Trent. Anthony is out there with Gary Harris. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
When Cole Anthony is hot like this, you just got to keep getting him the ball. I mean, he's capable of going on a major scoring run.
Here's Traoré. On the wing, Porter. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Trent. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche card, make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
You know, I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
Now here's Trent. Over Traoré. Trent's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Williams into the lane.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's Anthony. It's good from about 19 feet. Anthony's got 22.
Nice, smooth jump shot from Anthony. I like him in that medium range area.
On the take. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific hoop.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Fighting to the finish. Cole Anthony gets his and then some.
At the line for Milwaukee, Cole Anthony. One shot.
One shot.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Here's Wilson. Pass to Wolf.
Oh, man, good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Coffee. He's checked in for Milwaukee.
Wolf. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so it's Portis who brings up the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Over Porter. Portis' shot is off.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Here's Anthony. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Sims. Hits a three-pointer. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Traoré. It's deflected. Wolf passes to Porter. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Anthony right side. Over Traoré. Anthony misses. The Nets have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Here's Traoré. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Milwaukee has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Shot from the top of the key. Anthony misses. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Takes the three. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got rebound number 11. The Bucks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Tries it from 19. They get it again. Here's Portis. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's Traoré. Here's Porter. Not enough on that one as it misses. Well, Milwaukee's shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Tries it from 19. And the basket by Coffee. Here's Traoré. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Here's Sims. Rebounded by Traoré.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Drives to the hoop. Portis with the steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. From about 16, Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Here's Wolf. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
And it's time to get loud. Welcome your forward court crew to the floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Time for your forward court crew dance team.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here is Sears. Shoots over Demon. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And yep, it's good.
Porter's role is to score, and he's playing his role extremely well right now.
Milwaukee has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Shot from the wing. No luck on that one. Brooklyn has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Pass to Demon. Trent with a double. Back to Porter. On the wing man. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. For 3, Demon. Nance pulls down the board.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a 3 to fall since.
Here's Portis. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Here's Demon. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Here is Sears. Shoots over Demon. The shot by Sears, no good.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Here's Demon.
Milwaukee foul. Sears. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Timeout called.
Timeout,
Milwaukee.
timeout.
Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And, of course, that's the beauty of it all.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
You know, after a long and painful streak of losses, they needed this pick-me-up. He showed that it's never too late to play hard and get back in the win column. And Brooklyn with possession here. Porter from outside. Nance pulls down the board.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
It's wide right, hits off the rim. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. Lets it go from deep. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 8 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here is Sears. Shoots over Demon. And that one's long.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Porter. And Clark, for decades now, we've seen the Western Conference have the upper hand. Any reason you can fathom?
Not really, other than the tide shifts on occasion based on who the players are on teams in each conference. Maybe some of that frontier spirit coursing through, although I don't quite believe that as a major factor. One thing you see in the West, though, a lot of smaller market teams, and historically they've done a good job of how they run those clubs.
Here's Demon. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A., and slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Milwaukee's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here is Sears. Off target from the wing.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Here's Demon, defended by Jackson. Here's Clowney. Offensive board. And Claxton throws it down.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Here is Sears. After the basket by Brooklyn. Shoots over Demon. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Portis outside. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Mann. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here is Sears. Shoots over Demon. The shot by Sears, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Porter against Nance. Porter gets the bucket.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 48.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
.157 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Sears. Brooklyn with the board. Porter's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the right wing. Dimon. Count it. Dimon's got 20.
Yeah, that's a part of Porter's game that keeps expanding. His ability to make plays for others.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Sears. Shoots over Demon. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
Here's Dimon after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. To the middle. Here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Nance. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. Down low. Pass to Clowney. Three-pointer. It's good from beyond the arc. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's right, everybody. It's now time for your Bucks Breaker Crew.
Both teams will make substitutions.
For your Bucks Breaker Crew.
Trent fires. Rebounded by Porter. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. And Anthony, here we go. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Porter. Yet another assist, and that's his 20th assist. Wow!
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
He takes it in. Oh, my! Big time right there. Oh, he detonates at the rim. That was savage.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.